Hey YouTube, here's this 2009 Audi A4 Quattro 2.0T with 32,000 miles. Honestly, I've been waiting forever to do one of these. They hardly show up, and when there is one, they have always been in a terrible position for me to review. This one does have some scars over here. It's got a nasty dent here on the door. And look at this fender here. I'm actually going to do a shout out to Marty Curlyhair, who requested me for quite some time to do an A4. Probably months. But finally this one came up. So, let's start this one up. It's push button start. You just insert a key fob. That's a start to the car. Really, in the Audi lineup, the A4 truly is my favorite. And they did an excellent job with the interior in many areas. As always, we'll start off critiquing the interior. Dashboard, all soft touch. They did very well there. Real wood trimming. Those traits follow through right down below to the middle of the center stack. You can see here the display for the radio. It does have in-dash 6-disc, as you can see, and satellite radio. Here's the climate control. Not sure if it's dual zone. It's possible. It does have seat heaters. You have your hazards, passenger side airbag on and off indicator, electronic e-brake. You heard it engage. This one comes with a 6-speed auto with manual shift mode. Electronic stability control. You can see there's the button. Real wood trimming follows through right here. I love that. Ashtray. They can never forget the ashtray, and it's a non-smoker at least. Thank you. Here's the glove box. It is damped. I do need to find out what this valet button means. I'll put it in the info. Audio music interface, so it does accept some type of connectivity. You can see the owner's manual. It's a rather tight glove box, really. The lid is hard touch, though, but it does shut nice and evenly. So fit and finish is excellent throughout in this car. Steering wheel, nicely thick, hands-free controls, radio controls, and you also see I'm changing the radio right there, but you can also change that mode as well, such as other types of information, such as your phone, stuff like that, once you hit this mode button. And again, steering wheel is nicely thick, leather wrapped, it's perfectly sized. Wiper controls, signal lamps, cruise. Again, the steering wheel does tilt and telescope manually once you just latch it. The latch is quite far below. Headlamp switches, panel dim, rear fog lamps, front fog lamps. Going back over to the center console, the sides, hard touch. You can see how it just lifts up right there. Cup holders, little pocket there. This doesn't lift up or anything like that, so it is tightly finished. Here's the rest of the center console area, armrest. Not much of a large storage area, but you do have a power outlet right there, you can see. And it is adjustable. I like that. It does slide forward too. And it is padded. So this is perfect right there. It's sure-footed. It doesn't jiggle around at all. So they did an excellent job with that. For the seats, they are tight on the firm side, but they're quite comfortable. And it's bolstered nicely here on the backrest. So this is a comfortable highway cruiser as well. Door panel, all soft touch up above. Real wood door locks. Armrest, nicely soft. Window lock. Power windows. All 4 windows do go down automatically. Heated mirrors. And this is also the power mirror control as well. Just latch the trunk, which I think it did so. I'll take a look under the hood. And here are the power seats. Controls right there. Works out nicely. Backrest. Some additional back support right there. Up above, you have your sun visor with its mirror and vanity light. The vanity light is up above on the headliner. A rather small mirror, though. Sun visor, it doesn't feel of extremely high quality, but it is nicely thick, and it's likely that it'll last. And it does slide out, too. To block the sun, as you can see. Oh shit handles on all four of the doors! Yay! Quad oh shit handles! And they're damp, so they don't slam right back up to the headliner. Rear view mirror doesn't seem to dim. It just has the old school flap right there. Hey, it works. Just would have expected that a car in this class would have had that. Holder for the sunglasses, and it's also damped. It feels a tad creaky. Lighting fixtures. Interior lighting. And you can see the moonroof, sunroof. And you use this dial. You push it to tilt, and you pull to close it down again. And you spin it to open it. It's always been an Audi VW thing to happen. And so it's working. Passenger side. Sun visor, mirror, and vanity light. Let's take a look at the back seat, and the trunk, and the engine. As you can see, the seat was adjusted to my liking, and legroom is quite decent. No complaints at all. It's adequate. And materials fall through into the back seat when it comes to the door panel. Nothing changes, same as up front. And I forgot to stress out up front, the door pocket. This section here is actually soft touch as well. So it's nicely done, and it's not flimsy. These seats are a tad on the firm side, I'll give you that. But once you sit inside, I'm actually quite comfortable. And I'm 6'1", and there's inserts here right into the seat. And so, yeah, you do have some more knee room. The ashtray looks like it's broken over here. Power outlets. A little storage area. Would have liked to have seen rear AC in this car. Sadly, it doesn't have that. But yeah, let me get out. Again, I was 6'1", and I was quite comfortable there. Let's pull out the armrest. It's nicely soft, despite seeming flat. It is a tad on the flimsy side, but it is sure-footed overall. Tad creaky. Slide out cup holders. They did quite well there, despite being quite simple. Close the flap. Some lighting fixtures right there. And the headrests. And the seats do fold down. Just grab the clip right there. And you can see the trunk. So yeah, it's not a bad back seat at all. I did notice when I hit the valet button inside the glove box, I was actually able to open the trunk. So I guess that's what it seems to do. And the trunk retracts open nicely. As you can see, it's a rather narrow trunk really, but it is quite deep. And you can see lots of clearance though. So yeah, it's not badly sized. There's a spare tire, you still get it. I love how the hinges are hidden, not exposed. Emergency release in case somebody gets locked up inside their trunk. These are 17-inch wheels. And Audi is 2-liter, dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. It's a turbocharged engine. So yeah, it's a very good engine. VW also uses it. Fog lamps. So let's get ready to rev this car. Obviously that's a rev limiter, so there's really not much to hear. well, that's the 2009 Audi A4 2.0T.